Hello everyone, welcome back to BFSC Fisheries online class. This lecture is for limnology, the first part of limnology it is. So let's begin with the topic. Limnology is the different study of means it is a study of different aspects of water. It is a Greek word. Limni means lake and logos means knowledge. It is study of inland waters. Division. It can be defined as a division of ecology or environmental science. The term limnology was coined by Francois Alphonse Forel in 1841 till 1912 and he was working on the field like Lake Geneva he was studying, and then he established the field and coined the term limnology. This is a science actually to understand how human actions and natural processes affect lake, reservoir, river and wetland. It is connecting means they are interchanging the interrelationship between biochemistry, biogeochemistry, microbial ecology and aquatic communities and populations. Ecology is study of interrelationship between organism and the environment. Similarly, it is also doing the same thing, but here we have to find out what human activities are making problems and we have to overcome by that problems. Different scientists has contributed different definitions of limnology, like in 1922 August Thienemann, a German geologist, and Einar Norman, a Swedish botanist, co-founded the International Society of Limnology. Similarly, in 1935, Welch conceived the problem of biological property as the central theme of limnology. Similarly, a new scientist like Scobrel, 1987, he has defined the limnology as a science of inland water viewed as ecosystem together with their structure, materials and energy balance. Similarly, Kai Helnelt in 1960 considered limnology as a subset of ecology along with oceanography. Oceanography is concerned with marine ecosystem and ephysiology deals with terrestrial habitat. Similarly, limnology is the study of inland waters. So we are going to study the limnology can be defined as a ecology, the study of interrelationship between organism and their environment. Let's begin with the study of objective of studying the limnology part. Why we study limnology? It is to solve the problem using applications and integrations of certain principle and methodology of physics, chemistry, geology, geography, etc. Limnology is to investigate and explain the system properties of natural water. It is investigating and explaining the system properties of natural water. It also means researchers. It has given path to researches like limnochemistry, limnophysics, limnobotany, limnogeology, limnobacteriology, and hydrobiology. And it also it furnishes answers to problems of freshwater management which are created by overpopulation, urbanization along with environmental protections. So it answers the problem of freshwater management. It also deals with the aspects like sewage treatment, pollution of natural water, water quality conservation, and restrictions are some of the concerns of applied limnology. And the main focus towards the application of limnology is fishery biology. It is to the remedy to protein this infect like affecting human nutrition. It is also the intensity and manage algal growth project, like particularly fertilized by sewage effluent like high level of protein, peptic, etc. production, etc. So these are the objective of limnology. And what are the aim of modern limnology is the best thing to know. It is to understand the natural circumstances possible for the tremendous difference in natural water to identify and evaluate the influences which govern a particular form of productivity. It also deals with its relationship with other branches of science like biochemistry. We already studied previously about these, and these are all the aspects of limnology, aims of limnology, modern limnology, and previous what we have learned in last slide. So let's continue with the history, how limnology term came actually. First, Aristotle in 342 to 322 before Christ, that is BC, little scientific value followed by observation and simple recordings, freshwater phenomena. Actually, what happened that Aristotle first has defined this term because he was not knowing actually what is the scientific value, and so little scientific value, knowing he was knowing the little scientific value followed by observation, and he was knowing the simple recording, so he came to know about the freshwater phenomena. Then after 1900 years after Aristotle, the description related to habitat, habit, and life history of certain fishes, insect, and aquatic microphytes came to know. Means later on, after the scientific value we were knowing in Aristotle time, then description was came that how habitat, habit, life history, certain terms came. Then with the invention of microscope, like later on microscope was invented, then it causes the significant development and effective means of studying higher type of life in water. Means after the invention of microscope we were able to develop effective means of studying higher type of life in water. Then Anton von Leeuwenhoek in 1632 to 1732 has given, means he described the minute aquatic organism. Means after the microscope invention, Anton von Leeuwenhoek was came to know about the minute aquatic organism. He also called this animalcules. Then Danish biologist Otto Frederick Mueller classified the microscopic organism. Like what are microscopic microorganism? We were known that time. Till that time we were known. Then Peter Eramus Mueller, he was credited, means after the classification of microorganism this happened, that he was credited that laid down the foundation stone of limnology study. Means he was credited. Then Anton Frisch pioneer in lacustrine limnology. Lacustrine limnology means lake study. Means he was studying on lake. That is lake limnology. On in Bohemian forest में he has studied this. So he termed the pioneer lacustrine limnology. Then F. Simoni in 1850 regarded sometime as founder of limnology for his work of thermal stratification. Because of thermal stratification, he was regarded, like he was known as founder of limnology. But later on, Forel only coined the term. So we know that Forel only invented this term. This is a diagram showing how we have interlinked everything, like there are interrelationship. This diagram is showing the interrelationship of aquatic organism and biological property, productivity, and all. So this was the first part of limnology. We studied the limnology, how the term came, application of limnology, and application of modern limnology, and we studied the what are the history of limnology, how the term limnology came. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and if you like this channel, please like and subscribe. This video is in English because many people ask me to make videos in English, and if you want this to be in Hindi also, you can comment me in this comment box. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.